Hello everyone, today we're going to show you how to create a form from Google Forms. This process is fairly simple, but sometimes having a visual reference is very helpful. So the first thing we're going to do is head to google.com, and on the search bar you'll type Google Form, and then press enter. Once the search is completed, you will see a link that says Google Forms free online service for personal use. Underneath that you will see two links side by side. You're going to want to click on the one that says Google Forms Create. Once you're actually in the Google Forms site, you'll see two links. One that says personal and another that says business. None of your Google accounts should be a business account, so that won't apply to you. What you want to click on is on the one that says personal, in the blue box that says go to Google Forms. Now that you're in the form creation website, you'll see that there are some templates at the top. I went ahead and used the contact information one. Once you click on it, it should direct you to another page, and at the very top it'll say contact information. Now that we're on the editing page, I will start copying from the form provided and pasting it onto the new one. I will begin by copying the title. This form is from RHS, and I will go ahead and change it to RISD for testing purposes. You'll want to make sure you put your school name at the front. In this form, they put the description right underneath it. I'm not going to do that, and you'll see where I place it later. The first field will be requiring an email address. As you can see, I can just hover over that field, click on the title of it. The first field says name. I can change it by copying the title from the finished form that says email address and pasting it on there. I want to make sure that the little toggle at the bottom is green. I also want to make sure that it's on short answer. Short answer just means that it's not going to be more than one paragraph. There are some other options, but we won't be using those today. So next, we're going to copy the field requiring the student's name. The form already contains the Spanish translation, so you don't have to worry about it. And again, I want to make sure that the toggle at the bottom is green and that it is on short answer. The next section is the student ID number. I copied and pasted it into the field again, and I double checked that the toggle at the bottom is green, and change it from paragraph to short answer. The next field we need is the teacher's name. You will go ahead and copy it from the form and paste it into your field. Make sure it's on short answer and that the required green toggle is on at the bottom. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and delete this last comment section. You can see this little trash can at the bottom, just click on it and it'll be gone. Now that we finished this section, I'm going to go ahead and click on this option at the bottom that says add a section. And now you'll see that the bottom part says section 2 out of 2, and it's untitled section. We're going to go ahead and start working on it next. Now that we're in section 2, we're going to go ahead and start editing it. First, you're going to want to title this. You can copy the title, submit your entry, and paste it onto your form. You can also copy the description and paste it right underneath where it says description. Next, I will add one section for each category in the reflections competition by clicking the plus sign on the right side. I will be starting with visual arts. I will copy it from the other form and paste it onto my new form. I will make sure to change it from multiple choice to file upload and click continue. I want to check that the maximum file size is 10 gigabytes, as well as the maximum number of files is 1. I can click duplicate right at the bottom and it'll create another section just like it. This time, all I have to change is the category for which I'm submitting. This time I will use literature. And again, I will double check the maximum file size is 10 gigabytes and that the maximum number of files is 1. You will continue to do this until you do all the categories in Reflections. You will double check that the maximum file size is 10 gigabytes. Once all of this is done, you can double check your work, make sure that everything is correct, and then you can do some cosmetic changes. You can add a picture at the top like you see here. I'm going to remove the one I have and show you how I did it. You will click on Choose Image and you'll see different categories on the left side. I have Work and School selected and I found this one to be pretty cool. You'll click Insert and it'll show up at the top. Next, you can change the theme colors. This just changes the colors of the bars. You can do blue, purple, or any other color you'd like to choose. Next, you can choose the background color. This just gives it softer textures if you'd like, or just make it plain white. You don't have to mess around with the font. Once you're done editing everything and you're ready to submit it, click Send. It'll allow you to email it from there directly to a list of people. Or you can just copy the link and email it to yourself. There's an embedded option if you have a website you want to embed it to. If your school has more than one person administering the form, you can add collaborators, and they can actually log in and check all the entries that have been submitted, as well as edit the form if anything needs to be changed. Congratulations, you finished your Google form. Thank you so much for watching.